Did you know that Taylor Swift is already being studied at universities like Harvard and Stanford? As literature, marketing, art, and business. By the end of the video, tell me which course you'd pick. Harvard University. Course: Taylor Swift and Her World. They analyze her lyrics in relation to classical literature and contemporary culture. The course compares her to writers like Emily Dickinson and explores how her narrative reflects social and personal themes. The course explores her catalog, including hits, lesser-known songs, and re-recordings, analyzing songwriting as an art in its own right. Stanford University. Courses: The Last Great American Songwriter, Storytelling with Taylor Swift Through the Eras, and Taylor Swift and Millennial America. In the first course, they analyze Taylor's first 10 albums, exploring her lyrical evolution, literary references, and narrative techniques. The second focuses on the historical and socio-cultural context of Taylor's rise as a millennial icon. Subscribe. On this channel you'll learn about Taylor's songs and career without needing to go to Stanford. University of California, Berkeley. Course: Artistry and Entrepreneurship, Taylor's version. They focus on how Taylor blends art and business. They analyze her album re-recordings, creative control, intellectual property, and marketing. The course also discusses how Taylor has evolved her style and how she negotiated with AMC Theaters for the Eras Tour project, which I explain in my video on the impact of the Eras Tour. Link in the description. University of Texas at Austin. Course: The Taylor Swift Songbook. They relate her lyrics to classic literary works. Students compare songs like The Archer and Blank Space with texts by authors like Sylvia Plath and Charlotte Perkins Gilman. They highlight that Taylor's autobiographical songs, which address current issues, can be deeply analyzed just like classic literary texts. The course also discusses the practice of re-recording songs, comparing it to poets like Walt Whitman, and explores the relationship between fans and artists, such as the influence fans have on a writer's or musician's work. University of Florida. Course: Musical Storytelling with Taylor Swift and Other Iconic Female Artists. The course explores how Taylor and other female artists tell stories through their music. It pays attention to feminism, identity, and the narrative power in the lyrics. They analyze Taylor's lyrics, focusing on her timeless songwriting style, exploring fan culture, and examining how Taylor has influenced other artists and writers. University of Miami. Course: Intellectual Property Law Through Taylor Swift's Lens. They explore copyright, trademarks, and business issues based on Taylor's career. Taught by an intellectual property expert, the course focuses on how Taylor has handled re-recordings, legal disputes, contracts, and everything she's done to regain control of her music. But Taylor's life and work are not only studied in the United States, but also in universities around the world. University of the Philippines. This course doesn't have an official title, but it's based on Taylor Swift and cultural studies. They analyze Taylor from different perspectives, examining her impact on pop culture, the fandom, and how Taylor represents modern women in the media. Over 300 students signed up for the course, filling up slots in minutes, forcing the university to open an additional class. Ghent University, Belgium. Course: Literature, Taylor's version. They take a closer look at Taylor's writing techniques, styles, and themes, comparing them to classic English literature. University of Buenos Aires. Course: Who is Taylor Swift anyway? Their 8-class course analyzes Taylor Swift's discography to understand the deep connections between her lyrics, the English language, and US culture. University of São Paulo, Brazil. This was an exam. In 2024, the lyrics to Taylor's song I Hate It Here were used in 2 questions of the FUVEST entrance exam at the University of São Paulo, one of Brazil's most prestigious university entrance exams. This reflects the academic recognition of her work in Brazil. The lyrics were used to examine themes of societal dissatisfaction, nostalgia, and the concept of comfort as a construct. Her songs have multiple layers: literal, symbolic, emotional, and social. Taylor touches on themes like pain, loss, and identity. They are basically poems disguised as pop. Her marketing strategy and ability to connect with people through her art have been key to keeping her relevant for all these years. And her fight to defend her rights over her music has become one of the most important legal battles in music history. Her journey definitely deserves to be studied. Which of these courses would you choose? Would you analyze her lyrics, her impact, or her marketing level? Let me know in the comments below. Bye.